Okay, I'm live, but probably not for long. For this video, wanted to talk about the fact that the DC Appeals Court did not grant 45 immunity from prosecution, and they said, quote unquote, he's a, what did they say? Did they call him a pedestrian? Well, I mean, I'll have to look, but he's not considered a president anymore. He doesn't have it, and honestly, I don't think even a president should have full immunity. Um, So they did the right thing. You know he's upset. Let's see. Let's go into this. I need to calm myself down because that way I can intuit what he's thinking. And boy, you know that he's not happy. But I also want to think about what the judges and what Jack Smith and people like that are thinking. What is this here? Okay, I'm thinking over here. I don't think Neil Katyal, he's the lawyer that goes on all the, MSNBC and CNN and all that. I do not think the Supreme Court will hear Trump's appeal, said his name. Of course, anything can happen, and it takes 4 of the 9 justices to vote to hear a case. But Trump's argument is so weak, and the Court of Appeals decision is so thorough and well done, I can see SCOTUS voting not to hear it. So here's what I think is going to happen. Per the post that I wrote, I really see that Judge Chutkan is going to push forward and keep her March date. Now, it may not be, it won't be the one that she had. That's probably gone completely, but it'll be late March, which wasn't March 24th anyway. I can't remember. But okay, in the Stormy Daniels case with Bragg, that will move forward. What was happening was these judges were considering all the effort and the death threats that would come in and the jury selection and everything, and the timing and how much, and the security, how much security they'd have to get for their courtrooms if it was going to be destroyed by that very week, 45 being given immunity, and that would have effectively destroyed everything. So they were waiting, and I feel it was in some way was cowardly, but understandable that they were waiting. When this went through, this helped move everything forward. It literally was like a bar that was holding it. Do you remember those toys when you were a kid and all the beads would be at the top and you turn it upside down and then all the beads would go from the top to the bottom and then keep doing that? It was like someone turned it over and everything now is going to fall forward in the right place. And it's like a waterfall that's going to come down. And from this day forward, he's going to, 45 is going to have massive court dates. And here's the thing about Judge Cannon. I see that she will be removed, but she's done so much damage that it is possible that that case, for the documents case, won't even be heard till after the elections. But you can see 45 is not clearly going to win the election. I know it's not, 100% in the bag. People still need to vote. Everybody needs to vote. I don't care who you're voting for. Everybody needs to vote. But you could see what the E. Jean Carroll case did. And 45 is the one that did it. His behavior. It put a lot of doubt in people's minds. And anyone who was in doubt about whether or not they wanted to vote for him, and they're not in the cold. I'm not talking about people in the cold. Those people are still going to vote for him. But those are much less. They're not as many. They're not the majority. The people who were on the fence, they saw his behavior and they said, I don't want that. I mean, that's a mess. And that guy clearly was guilty and kind of acted like a big baby, the emperor's clothes, yeah, it was just bad behavior and not becoming of a president. That's the key phrase. It was not becoming of a president. People saw that, and I think it really opened their eyes finally. The rest of us have been seeing it the whole time, but so yeah, I don't think the appeal will go through. I do think that this will be, I don't even think it's going to go. Does it have to go to the Supreme Court? I've never seen it really going to the Supreme Court. I've always felt that they would not ever make a decision. It would just not happen. don't think the Supreme Court will hear. See, will hear Trump's appeal. I don't think so. I don't think it's even going to make it to the Supreme Court. So this is just a quick video on that. This is going to be a crazy spring. Beware the Ides of March. I feel like it's going to be after, though. It's actually going to be after. April is going to be really crazy. And from my 2024 predictions, July was going to be crazy. That's when I see MTG, Boebert, and Mike Johnson, Speaker of the House, all being removed for some reason. So some huge thing's going to happen with that. Yeah, I think I'll leave it at that. Those are my intuitions, and you can bet 45 is upset. He can't have Alina Habba anymore. He doesn't have good representatives. I don't know what kind of lawyers she has at this point, but it's not going to go well. He'll probably get the money, but as far as winning cases at this point, I don't see it. I don't see it. And so don't worry. It's really, his comeuppance has finally come back. And who said this the other day? I thought it was a brilliant one of the readers on YouTube. I can't remember who said this. She said, maybe it was Melissa Free Range. Yes, I think it was her. She said that they call 45 Teflon Don. And she said, but eventually even Teflon wears out and nothing sticks to it. And that is such a brilliant statement and true. And that is what's happening. His Teflon has worn away and things are starting to stick. So thanks for watching, you guys. I'll be back with the beetle thing today, and take care. Bye.